So, beautiful evening in the sunny Cotswolds, and we have a new horse box for sale. Well, a new prototype of a box that we've built specifically for the race market, or for, to be more general, commercial horse transportation. So people that are doing it for a living, and we've built this one really with a couple of key concepts in mind, primarily horse and passenger safety, and second to that, robustness. We have built a sort of industrial strength model because we know these things take a battering. So what have we got? We basically have got a new build box on a Peugeot Boxer chassis. As we walk round, first of all, you'll notice that there is a door behind the driver's door, because on this one we have fitted a second row of seats behind the driver's seat. We'll just have a quick look in there. You've got the standard 3 up in the front, and then behind it, rather than having to clamber over the seats, we put a door in, and then you've got 3 more seats in the rear for extra passengers, which obviously can be quite useful if you're taking extra members of staff. Also in here you've got all the controls for the various bits of lighting, electric fans, etc. So that there sits behind the driver's seat. Continuing around the outside, we've built a standard, becoming more standard these days, an extra wide rear exit door. So in the event of an emergency where for whatever reason you cannot get the horses out of the main door on the side, you can actually open up and lead them off the back deck and out that way. Sun's a bit bright. You've got some tie-up rings on the outside. Windows to the rear in the groom's area. Obviously the window in the second passenger seat, and then you've got 2 more windows really for ventilation in the horse area. They're at the rear of the horses. The horses are travelling backwards, so that's the back end of there, and that pretty much completes the tour from the outside. Nothing particularly special about the driver's area. You've got the standard 2 passenger seats in the driver's seat. This one's built with a manual 6-speed, also benefits from air conditioning, and you've got a TomTom navigation in the radio, as well as a camera attached to the rear view mirror, which enables you to see out the back of the vehicle, the reversing camera, but B, also in the horse area, which we'll see later on. So let's go and have a look around the inside. We've got these double barn doors at the top, which pin back. This is rather than having the flap that comes down from the top. So the ramp's obviously on hydraulics, and inside you can see we've got a full height double stallion partition. And to open this one up, you simply pull down on the front bits. Fold that one back. And swing it open. So obviously you lead the first one in, We're obviously travelling with the horses facing to the rear. So once you've got that one in and tied up, out of the way, dog. So you've got a full height sniffer bar to the front to stop the horses getting at each other, and then this again padding all the way around. At the back we've got double thickness kickboards between the driver's compartment and where the horses are, so that's all reinforced. You've got an aluminium floor, 3-sheet aluminium rather than plank, so that's all very stable. With grills in the top. You can see the horses obviously from there. Industrial aluminium pieces there, and you just fold that back and then press it down. That then secures the doors. So then you've got this extra wide exit area that you can then lead the horses out of. It's what they call a long stall version, which seems to be very popular at the moment. So you don't have any kind of breast bar that the horses can get themselves tangled up in. You do though have a chain that you can, I can do it one-handed, just clip over the front if you wish, like so. So that basically keeps the horse penned in. They're quite neat, these. You can just simply pull them away like that and they just release automatically. So this is the horse's view looking to the rear, out through the grills. Extra high, they're called stallion style partition, really just to make sure that the horses can't see each other or get too distracted or bite each other. Padding all the way around, and then in the roof you've got a single manual, if you're tall enough you can do, but there's a stick thing that you can use to open and shut that. And then to the front of that there's secondary ventilation in the form of an electric fan, which is a remote control fan which opens the lid and starts the fan going. All that runs off the battery. Yeah, and that's the rear facing camera for the horse area, so you're able to keep an eye on the horses, make sure they're not in any difficulty. The key here really is the strength of the build in this particular box. You can see in detail you've got all in aluminium, obviously to save on the weight. But everything is really built to last. The floor and the door and around the sides particularly have been over-engineered in terms of their strength. For horses that like to kick, this rear panel has been doubled up in terms of its thickness. And on the driver's side, you see two lots of strengthening bars that have gone in all the way down the side to provide extra rigidity, as well as the stop board. It's a 10mm flooring, extremely hard wearing. It's really built to last. The guys who we chose to build it are a company called John Oates Horseboxes, based up near Birmingham. They've been making quality 3.5 ton boxes for 20 or 30 years or so, and we were really impressed with the quality of their builds, and hence our choice to partner with them.